Dogs are known for being loyal and loving, but that doesn't mean they're always quick to forgive. You might think your furry friend is endlessly patient and understanding, but certain things can leave a lasting impression, and not in a good way. Here are 10 things your dog will never forgive, no matter how many belly rubs or treats you offer afterwards. Number 10. Segregation from the pack. The one thing that can truly break a dog's heart is being separated from their family. To a dog, their human family is their entire world. So when they're labeled as bad and kept away from everyone, whether in a kennel or left alone in the backyard, it can really hurt their emotional well-being. Dogs are naturally social creatures who thrive on interaction and the approval of their human pack. They don't want much, just to make us happy and feel loved. In fact, they crave our affection and praise more than any treat or toy. When dogs misbehave, it's often not because they're bad, but because they're not getting the guidance and training they need to understand what's expected of them. If your dog is struggling with certain behaviors, it's usually a sign they need more attention, training, or mental stimulation. Instead of isolating your dog when things get tough, consider it a cry for help. Isolation can lead to more behavioral problems and stress. A better option is to reach out for professional support. Veterinarians and experienced dog trainers have loads of tips and resources that can help turn things around. Number 9. Ignoring them. Dogs, just like us, don't enjoy being ignored. When they're left alone too much, or we're too busy to give them attention, it really affects their feelings. Dogs thrive on interaction and companionship. It's vital for their emotional well-being. Imagine waiting all day for your best friend to come home, excited to spend time together, only for them to ignore you. That's exactly how your dog feels when they're pushed aside. Even with our hectic lives, there are ways to make sure our dogs still feel loved and valued. One game-changing option is hiring a weekday dog walker. This gives your dog a chance to stretch their legs, enjoy some fresh air, and break up their day with fun. You'll come home to a happier, more relaxed dog instead of one bouncing off the walls with pent-up energy. When you're home, but busy, you can enrich your dog's environment with treats and toys that keep them engaged. Long-lasting chews like rawhides or no-hide bones are great for keeping them occupied. And don't underestimate the power of a quick morning play session. It can do wonders for their mood throughout the day. Our dogs give us so much love and joy. Making sure they feel valued is the least we can do. Number 8. Using punishment-based techniques. Training a dog with punishment-based methods like yelling or physical discipline isn't just outdated. It really doesn't work. Imagine if every time you forgot to do something like putting your dishes away, someone yelled at you or sent you to timeout. You'd probably feel confused, maybe even scared, rather than motivated to change. Dogs feel the same way. Sure, they might stop what they're doing out of fear, but they're not actually learning what you want from them. In addition, it can really damage the trust and connection you've worked so hard to build. A much better way to train your dog is through positive reinforcement. When they sit on command, reward them with a treat or a belly rub. If they stay calm, instead of barking at the mail carrier, give them some praise or toss them their favorite toy. By doing this, you're teaching them that good behavior brings good things. Dogs naturally want to do what makes their humans happy, and positive reinforcement helps them clearly understand those actions. The best part? This method encourages your dog to keep repeating those good behaviors because they now associate them with treats, praise, and fun. It's a win-win situation. Your dog learns faster and your bond grows stronger because you're communicating in a way that builds trust, not fear. Number 7. No house rules. Dogs are all about consistency. Just like they have that one favorite spot on the couch they always return to. When we bring a dog into our home without setting any clear rules, it's like inviting them to play a game without explaining how it works. At first, they might think everything is fair game, from jumping on the furniture to playing rough. And when we suddenly switch things up and decide what's allowed and what's not, it leaves them feeling confused. Imagine, one day you're allowed to snack in bed, and then the next day, it's a big no-no. That's how dogs feel when rules aren't clear. Before your dog even sets a paw in the house, it's extremely important to have a plan. Gather everyone in the household and agree on the do's and don'ts. Where will the dog sleep? Are they allowed on the couch? Who's in charge of feeding and when? Who's taking them for walks? Dogs thrive on routine because it gives them a sense of security. Knowing what's expected every day helps them feel safe and understand their role within the family. When everyone's on the same page from the start, your dog is happier, less stressed, and more likely to settle into a routine that works for the whole family. Number 6, punishing fearful behavior. A lot of things in our world can seem downright terrifying to dogs, like thunderstorms, fireworks, or even the vacuum cleaner, which probably seems like a big, noisy monster to them. Some dogs are naturally more anxious or less confident, while others just pick up on our emotions. If we're stressed or worried, they can feel it too. But when we stay calm, it helps them feel safer. When your dog is scared, the best thing you can do is show them that you're relaxed. Sit close, gently pet them, and speak softly. This reassures them that they are not facing those scary sounds alone and that you're there to keep them safe. Just being a calm presence can make a huge difference in helping your dog feel more secure and comforted, even when the world outside seems a bit too loud and overwhelming. Number 5, using the crate as punishment. Using a crate should feel like giving your dog their own cozy bedroom, not a timeout corner. If the crate is used as punishment, it's like telling them their safe space is a penalty box, and that can really mess with their trust and feelings. The key is making the crate a happy, comforting place. How do you do that? Start by filling it with their favorite toys, soft bedding, and maybe even a few treats. This helps them see their crate as their personal chill zone where they can relax and feel secure. You can even make the crate more fun by playing games like tossing a ball inside or feeding them their meals there. Over time, your dog will naturally associate the crate with good vibes and positive experiences. When done right, the crate becomes a place they enjoy retreating to, knowing it's their special spot where nothing bad ever happens. Number 4, rubbing their nose in it. This common mistake can really put a strain on your bond with your dog. If they have an accident indoors, getting upset and scolding them harshly doesn't teach them what you think it does. Instead, it teaches them to be afraid of you, and might even make them sneak off to hide their future accidents. They don't understand why they're being punished, they just know it's something to fear. The real trick to potty training is patience and positive reinforcement. When they go in the right spot, celebrate it with lots of praise and treats. This encourages them to keep doing the right thing. And if an accident happens inside, it's simply a sign that they need more guidance and more chances to go outside, not punishment. By staying calm and supportive, you'll help them learn faster while keeping the trust and love in your relationship strong. Number 3, being a party pooper. Dogs are like little athletes who need some brain workouts. Skipping playtime is like asking them to watch a movie marathon without any popcorn. When we don't give them enough affection and play, they start inventing their own games. But their idea of fun might involve redecorating your home with those shoes you love, or turning the couch cushions into chew toys. It's not just about burning off energy. Their minds need exercise as well. You don't have to set up a full-blown doggy obstacle course in the backyard, although that would be awesome. Simple activities like a quick game of fetch in the hallway or some tug-of-war can make a huge difference. Just 10 minutes of play can turn a bored, frustrated dog into a happy and well-behaved buddy. Plus, it strengthens the bond between you two. Speaking of bonding, did you know a wagging tail doesn't always mean your dog is happy? And when they smile at you, it's not always a sign of joy? Understanding these little details helps you deepen your connection even more. Number 2, don't trick your dog. When training our dogs, the come command is like the ultimate golden ticket. It's that special word that should always mean, "Hey, come here, something awesome is about to happen." Initially, we teach them that coming when called equals tasty treats or a fun game, which helps build trust and excitement around it. But if we start using it to signal things they're not so fond of, like bath time or a trip to the vet, they might start feeling tricked and lose trust. Suddenly, that golden ticket isn't so shiny anymore. To keep the come command positive, it's best to reserve it for happy moments only. If you need your dog for something they won't love, like a bath, it's better to calmly go and get them instead of risking their trust. Protecting the positive vibe around this command ensures it stays reliable and keeps your dog eager to respond every time. Number 1, clean your dog too often. For us, cleaning up is routine, but dogs have their way of staying fresh. Their natural scent helps them communicate. Regular baths when they're not dirty aren't necessary, and when it's time for a bath, skip the strong-smelling products. Dogs have super sensitive noses, so it's best to use nearly odorless products made just for them. This way, you keep them clean without overwhelming their senses with heavy fragrances. And there you have it, 10 things your dog will never forgive. Were you aware of these? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on keeping your dog happy. And be sure to check out our next video to see if your dog truly loves you.